some of the dog scout behaviors to Ruby, who is Zima's sister. Zima's over there. All right, so we're going to start with a sit. Okay. So you got your treats?
Yes.
Lots of treats?
Yes.
Okay, lots and lots of treats. Do you know how to use a clicker?
Yes.
What do you like?
Have one with me.
Have a clicker with.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and get her attention. Oh no, never mind. Behind the back. We have a poster over here. Okay, so we have this lovely poster of training. So we're going to go over this real quick. We reward with tasty treats. Got tasty treats? Okay, reward while your dog is in the position that they're in. So it's good that you clicked and treated when she was sitting. Okay? Reward immediately. We're not going to be fishing in pockets. You got to have your treat ready at your hands when you're going to reward. Train before dinner. Train before playing. Want to end with your dog wanting more. Okay, so when she starts getting a little tired, it's going to be your job as the handler to pull her out. Even if class continues, she might have enough, and you need to learn how to recognize that and let her leave. Okay. Be consistent. We're going to motivate. We want her to do fun stuff. Be patient. Doesn't happen overnight. Okay. Long-term goals here. And then you're going to be a fun person to be around. All right, go ahead and get her attention. And since she already knows sit, you can go ahead and tell her to sit.
Good girl.
If you were teaching this to a brand new dog, go ahead and have her stand up again.
Sit.
Good. All right, you're going to bring the treat back up here. And her butt goes down.
Girl.
Okay. All right, now we're going to teach the down. And I realize that she does already know it, but for this video, we're going to teach it. What I want you to do is take the treat right in front of her nose and bring it right down between her paws. Just like that. Quick and treat. All right. She can go ahead and get up, and we can do sit and then down again. You can stay down. Sit. There you go. Perfect. Yep. And give a treat for every behavior right now because we're training. Okay. Perfect. Good girl. All right. Go ahead and get her on up. Come on. Let's get up. All right. We're going to work on eventually getting stay. Okay. So at first, what I want you to do is have her sit in front of you, and we're going to look for a walk scene. And when she looks at you, click and treat. Oops. Get attention now. Ruby. Good girl. All right, since I know that you have been practicing this a lot at home already, go ahead and wait a little bit longer. Good girl. There you go. And you want to make sure that you know how long your dog, let's say that your dog looks away at like 11 or 12 seconds, click and treat before they look away. Good girl. All right. Ruby. Ruby, watch me. Ruby. Ruby. Good girl. All right, so now I'm going to give you some homework to do. Okay? So when you go home tonight, what you're going to do so that Jan was a common signal she's a little bit stressed. Okay, just so that that's you're aware. All right, so your homework is then to add distance. Okay, so she's watching, quick treat. Okay, quick treat. And I want you to take a step back. Same thing, okay? And eventually, the long-term goal after a lot of weeks, because remember, have patience, is you're going to be 20 feet away. Okay, and that will be the dog scout test, just like Sheila recently passed the dog scout test, 20 feet away. Okay, so that's going to be your homework for stay.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to work on come.
Okay.
All right, what does she want? Treats to play with
Zima.
To play with Zima. Okay. We might end up putting Zima away for this one, but what we're going to start with, how's your coordination? Can you run backwards a little bit? Sure. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is have her here and sitting in front of you. And we have toys if you want toys, otherwise treats. And I want you to be super excited, the most fun person that she's ever met. Most come back and see how excited she is. I want her to be with you and want to be in front of you and get those treats.
And do I click for this?
Don't worry about clicking. Just
Because my hands are a bit full.
yeah. Yep.
Ready? Watching me. Ruby, come!
Really excited, perfect. All right.
Girl!
All right, turn around and go again. Get her super excited, and you don't even have to start from the sit.
Ruby, come! Come on, Ruby!
There you go. Nice, good attention.
Good girl!
All right, do it one more time. And you can just start. You should have actually sit.
Ruby, come!
There you go.
Come on, good girl! Yes!
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second step. So these are working on come, and I'm gonna actually take her, okay? And then you're gonna call her, super excited, okay? So we're just gonna start right here, and go ahead and take a couple steps forward so that you still run back. Okay, so there you go, right about there. Perfect. All right, Ruby. Okay, get her attention and start calling her.
Ruby, come!
Back. There we go. Perfect. All right. You have treats. Oh, perfect.
God!
All right, let's do the same thing. Let's go the other way.
Okay. Ruby, come! Come on! Let's go! Come here, Ruby!
Whoops. All right, so going together.
Ruby, come! Come on, here! Oh, good girl!
All right, there you go. Get her attention.
Good girl!
All right, so if she ever runs off like that, you don't want to say multiple comes. It's good. You went and got her. Bring her to the spot where you want her to go. Okay. So because saying Ruby come, if she's over at SEMA, she's never going to come. Not anytime soon. All right, let's try that one more time.
Okay.
So get super excited when she gets you and just start popping those treats in the mouth.
Ruby, come! Oh, come
There you
on!
go.
Good girl!
All right.
Yes, good girl! Come here!
There you go. And have her collar before she sees Zima in the background.
Perfect! Good dog!
All right, just like that. So that's your come. Okay, keep practicing that. I'll go get homework next week. So just keep practicing having your come view be the most fun person in the entire world. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna come back and do some gaming. Okay. All right, this is part 2 with Ruby learning for Dog Scout title. So we're going to learn loose leash walking. Okay. We're going to have the clicker and treats. Okay. Okay. All right. So when she's in the right position, okay, which she should be even with your leg, pretty much. This pants seam, you want her to be right there. Okay, whenever you're walking. So we are going to do lots of treats, and you're going to click when she's in the position. Like if she leaves and she comes back, she's in the position that you want her in, click and treat.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. Let's see where she's at.
Okay, so Ruby's here. Come on.
And don't worry about adding a cue at all. There you go. Nice. Yeah, we're not going to say yield at all until she definitely knows it. So you can say, come on, and encouragement, and there you go, nice.
Good girl.
All right, and for obedience, obviously you already know this, but an automatic sit is the goal for the Dog Scout test. She does not have to do an automatic sit, however, she does need to sit. So you can still cue for the Dog Scout test.
Okay.
But if you would like an automatic sit, you can continue to practice that. All right, go ahead. Let's have you, we're not going to worry about the video frame a whole lot here. Let's have you go out and do pretty much a big rectangle.
Okay.
And sit at least 2 or 3 times.
Okay, come on, Ruby. Let's go. Let's go. Come here. Good girl.
Let's go. And don't go too close to the
Let's go. Come here. Let's go. Good girl. Yes.
when she looks away like that, be the most fun person you possibly can and get her attention back without trying to pull on the leash off. Okay, so when she goes and looks at Zima, I want you to just be the most fun person in the whole world. Be that energy that you had when you were calling her with the tongue, and want her to be by you again.
Oh, we gotta get some sticks in.
Oh, that's nice.
Now we're on camera, probably. Deal.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oops, I'm not supposed to do it.
This is a hard thing to videotape. Alright, let's do another belt turn. So just like
You didn't say.
so take about a step or two, and then I want you to just turn directly around and make sure that she's coming with. So lots of encouragement and calling her.
Okay, Ruby, come. Let's go. Come on.
Alright, yes, perfect. Alright, let's end on that. Alright, why don't you bring her over here? Does she need a break at all? Or?
Oh, she's
Okay. We're gonna come on over so she's in the frame here. Set up. Alright, we're gonna teach a leave it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start with when you have a treat in your hand, okay, and have it closed so she can't get it. Okay, and you can probably bend down for this one. And she's gonna probably be sniffing. Most dogs are gonna be like, I want that treat. The minute that she looks away from that treat, click. Okay, and treat. So she's interested. Okay. Okay, kind of pull your hand away. That came before she. So just hold your hand out. She's interested, she's interested. And you can try to get her attention without actually calling her. Oh, or you can call her, but without saying leave it. There. Okay, so see how she left it? She backed up. Don't worry about eye contact with you yet. There. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay? That is our goal right there. See how it's coming quicker now? Yeah, we'll lay down. Good. And if you want to use a marker like yes, you can use that too if that's easier than two hands and a puppy. And she's leaving it right now, so you can, if
She's not looking.
there you go, yep. So wait for her eye contact.
Away from the.
Get her attention.
Ruby, come. Here, Ruby. Ruby.
Lay down. Zima.
Good girl.
Let's see her leaving. Here, Ruby. Perfect. All right, we're gonna end with that. Just because this is gonna be my long training session because we're videotaping. I'm just gonna let her do this over, please. Good. She's a little more advanced anyway.
Watch me. Ruby.
There.
Good girl.
All right. So homework, okay, is that you should be able to have it in your hand. Okay, and she's gonna look at you. And if she tries to go toward the tree, close your hand. Okay, you could also do it on the floor to make sure that you can cover it up. Okay, because you don't ever want her to get that tree. So we don't want to progress to leaving it on the floor if we can't prevent her from getting it. Okay, because if she gets it, all of a sudden she just rewarded herself for not listening. Okay. Yes, you are. You're so cute. All right, and the leave it will actually will build into our indirect. You're sneaking treats. The leave it will eventually build into some of our indirect access, so it impulse control, and then also our stay or our wait. Okay, we'll build into that. Make sure that indirect access every day, all the time. So when you let her out of her crate, do you have her wait?
Yes.
Okay, we're sit perfect. So every single time she comes out of the crate, no excuse, sit and wait. What about going out the door? Does she do anything to go out the door?
She's bad about going out the door.
Okay, what I did with Zima is that when my hand goes on the doorknob, she has an automatic sit. Okay, so hand on the doorknob, she sits, she waits, I open the door, I walk through, I say okay, I say her release word, But then a lot of times dogs will be like, shoo, that's what she was at first. I have her turn around and sit and wait again. Okay, so it's whenever they go through like a threshold. So, and take that crate. If she does it with the crate, do the same exact thing but with the door. Got it.
Got that, Ruby? She said, can I do meet and greets too?
That's right. Clearly, you know me. Meet and greets, we go ahead and read your homework. Your dog's got a handbook that we printed off that is in that folder that I gave you. And we'll take her to the pet store and we'll do some meet and greets with other dogs and people in our community.
Okay.
But learn about make sure that you're watching her. A lot of the meeting friendly strangers and other dogs is your ability to read your own dog. So don't worry too much about her reactions. We've already seen that she's good. But if she's in a stressful situation, you need to be able to recognize that and not put her there.
Okay.
Sound good? Any questions?
Nope.
Can I give your dog some treats?
Yes.